297 Springdale travel trailer. This is a quad bunk with super slide, available here at Haylett Auto and RV, brand new. A lot of good things going on here. Springdale is Keystone's best selling line. They build and sell more Springdales than anything else. This year has seen the advent of some really nice exterior upgrades. You see we've got kind of a gold colored front, nice high contrast graphics, white sidewalls. It just gives it a great look. Black diamond plate up front. We've added a power tongue jack so that you don't have to hook and unhook from it. You notice all your trim accents are black. Cool thing here is part of the adventure package that we added to this, slam latch baggage doors. We have a keyless entry door pad. These are all things that are not standard. What's awesome too is this door is friction hinged. You can shove it and it won't smash against the side of your trailer. The whole idea there is that if a big wind kicks up, it won't, smack your door against your awning or the side of your trailer and break stuff. Now another cool thing that we added to this is this rear bike rack and cargo tray. That also doubles as your spare tire holder. That's not something that's standard. It's not something you can get aftermarket. It has to be ordered that way because it changes the framework. Now we've made this kind of an easy man's package. Push button, power tongue jack, push button awning, oversized entry handle, and also something that's you'll often overlook is this has a cool little rope lighting right as you walk into the trailer. That way if you're walking in at night you can see where you're stepping. Now every trailer brand, in my opinion, has redeeming value, even the ones we don't carry, as much as that pains me to say. So why choose Springdale over something else? They are the only wood frame travel trailer that have this domed headliner. That means that this is 7 foot tall inside without paying the huge cost premium of one of those laminated lightweight type trailers that have the arched roofing. Another thing Springdale does better than anybody else is their slide outs. They have true super slide rooms. Most slides are 13 feet 6 inches wide. Big ones, quote, are considered 13 foot 8 wide, only 2 inches bigger. This is 14 feet 2 inches. It is 6 to 8 inches wider than other slide outs and travel trailers. That gets you both the hide-a-bed sofa and the king dinette. Normally you have to choose one or the other. With a Springdale you get both. Now you notice we have some real big windows letting in a lot of light here. There are cloth day shades to block that out if you choose. Springdale does some really smart things on their construction. I love this. The little wooden supports here, these guys move real fast at the factory, and if they don't hit that screw dead center in the middle of that wood, it is very liable to split. Well, Springdale uses the second best grade of wood possible, a number 2 spruce. It has an interlocking grain. What that means in English is that if that guy at the factory is moving fast and doesn't quite hit that screw right where he's supposed to, it's okay. The wood is stronger. It will hold. It won't split and cause your cabinets to start falling apart. Bathroom here, one of the things I like to point out, even though this is kind of a starter point trailer, true porcelain stool. You're getting the advantage of the fact that Keystone is a big company and they get big volume discounts on good parts. And it's cheaper for them to use nicer stuff in a Springdale than a cheaper plastic stool. Like I mentioned, 4 rear bunks, and because of that domed headliner, the people on the upper bunks have a lot of room. And the cool part about the 297 is the eat and go dinette. During the day, this bunk folds up. You see it's on a double strut assist system. Some trailer manufacturers will get cheap and they'll only use one strut, or they'll have these little push tabs that stick into the wall paneling. Well, this isn't made to support weight like that. It doesn't make sense. During the day, this can kind of double as a second living room for the kids. And at night, it can fold down into an extra bunk. Now you notice they let the windows here in the bunkhouse open. There's 3 or 4 big windows, all of which open. So if you're dry camping, the kids back here aren't sweltering and miserable. Because if the kids are miserable, mom and dad are miserable. Back to the living room area here. Another cool thing Springdale does, one-piece flooring. Most manufacturers buy their flooring in 8-foot sheets, or 4 by 8 foot sheets, so you normally have a trailer this size, you'd have 7 or 8 sheets of wood kind of bouncing and banging around as you go down the road. This doesn't have that. Springdale orders their wood planks in 8-foot wide by 24-foot long sheets. So where they do have to put a seam on a longer model like this is either right at the base of that pass-through storage or right here where there's all this wooden construction keeping that held down and in place so that the seams can't pop up and you don't get that like uneven jutting that tears up your flooring over time. It's a small, simple thing they do that doesn't cost them anything more really, but it adds to the longevity of this trailer. And I think it's one of the reasons Springdales don't come back with service issues. These are very reliable. It's one of the things I love selling about them. Stereo is also DVD player and Bluetooth enabled. Your television here is kind of cool. The whole thing is on a swing arm mount, so you can face it toward the slide, and this whole thing removes. You can just simply pick that swing arm up and move it around the trailer if you choose. Bedroom's nothing you haven't seen before. Full storage underneath, but there are power outlets on both sides of the bed. So if you have alarm clocks or breathing machines, they're easy to use in here. And the newly designed entertainment system they have here allows for more storage in the bedroom and more privacy for mom and dad. You know, so you have doors, not curtains to everything. There's so many things I haven't even touched on, guys. Give us a call, learn a little bit more about them. 800-256-5196. Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan.